is it like way better than video call? Is it good enough that you want to go through buying a headset and adapting, or it's just marginalized?
So a video call and like a VR experience, and there's also, let's not forget too, like the third, which is just a regular PC experience with an avatar, where you're controlling an avatar like a video game, but it's just through a regular PC, and that's another option as well. But the video version, like a Zoom call, has some advantages in the fact that you actually see people's faces and you can kind of get a little bit of connection that way. But the really big advantage that a avatar-based kind of 3D world has, whether it's in VR or on a PC, is the kind of random chance of being able to bump into people and walk around and walk past an interesting conversation and join in like you would in a real event. And you can't do that on a Zoom call. You can't do that on a video conference. You don't have that kind of that sort of spark of randomness, right?
Yeah, the actual networking is missing there. Even though they do breakout rooms and different things, it's just not anywhere close to.
It doesn't feel natural. Wait for your turn to kind of talk on a video, and if somebody happens to be the person that's a little bit more outgoing, they might just like
now you guys
that.
are doing your meetings on VR. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I also run a game developer group here in Vancouver for the indie game community, and we meet every week normally in person. So over the last few months we've been meeting online, and we've tried out a couple of different solutions to see what would be a good fit for us. We did try some like video calls. We never really liked the video call side, and especially being a little more game focused, we liked the more interactive fun side. So we ended up creating our own system to be able to host our own meetings, where you have an avatar and you can access it just from a PC too, so it doesn't require VR, so that we can have that full accessibility of anybody in the group being a part of it. And that's been really, really fun to have something that's a little more interactive, that has that sense of once the actual official part of the meeting kind of ends, people break off into smaller groups and chat as if you would in the actual real events. And actually, in having control over a system like that, we added some more creativity functionality too, where people can kind of do some sort of mini games or exercises and play together or build together and explore that.
And these people already know how to use a VR, already are in the gaming industry, so it's an easier audience to test things with.
Yes. Yeah, and it is a little bit skewed that way because, obviously all of the people have a lot of gaming experience in our group. So to them, it's very natural, but we did want to make sure, but even for them, they also don't really want to go through the process of getting another account and setting up a whole new thing. And that whole problem is like, they wanted it just to be very simple, even everybody just being very busy people. So we really focused on trying to make it very simple. We still have some work to do if we want to make it fully accessible to people who don't have any game experience. So there's still like steps to take for that, and I think that's really important to do.